Time to talk about Manborg by Brett Nelson. I want to thank Encyclopocalypse for sending this one out to be reviewed. Manborg is about a guy named Mike. He's part of the resistance against the armies of Hell, because in 1987, Hell is opened, and their leader, Count Draculon, and his second-in-command, the Baron, just lay waste to humanity. Mike's part of a team of Canadian special forces, I guess, that are trying to save people. When Mike's killed in battle, years later he wakes up as a cyborg, half man, half Borg, half machine, basically. He's not a Borg from Star Trek, but he looks pretty cool like the Borg. He's been grafted with a bunch of Hell tech, and he is bent on revenge to kill Count Draculon for killing his brother and all the people he knew. Along the way, he meets people like Mina, Justice, and Number One Man, who are all imprisoned at the Hell Fortress and forced to fight in these death matches. Manborg's, of course, captured, and he's forced to join in. And that's pretty much Manborg. So this is a bizarre one. So I think Encyclopocalypse, this was already a book that was written, because this is a film that came out in 2011, a short film from that weird era in the early 2010s where they tried to make 80s style films, like films, low budget films that sort of were like 80s films. Like you had your Turbo Kid, Kung Fury was the one everyone was obsessed with. You had Manborg. And then like Stranger Things happened and it went in another direction of we got to do everything 80s. And as you all kind of know, I'm not a fan of this. I actually kind of hate it. I don't mind these early ones so much. Like Turbo Kid, I particularly like. This is like a low-budget Canadian film that's kind of a dark comedy. But the book is really interesting because the book shows what the filmmakers wanted to but didn't have the budget for. This book's pretty cool. You get a lot of the backstory of Hell, backstory of Manborg himself, and he's like the Killborgs, but not, because he was made to stop it all, stop Hell, send Hell back to Hell. It's a fun little read, and it's a quick read. It's only 127 pages, I do believe. Yeah, I pretty much read 75% of this in one sitting. So it's a quick one. It's fun. It's a bit cheesy, but that's the point. I think Brett Nelson adds quite a bit to Manborg. Flushes out characters and stuff, gives some backstory that you really don't get in the film, because the film's only an hour, 2 minutes, I do believe. It's not even a feature-length film. But yeah, it's worth your time. I thought it was a solid read. I don't want to compare it too much to the film. I want to save that for my single cut coming out later for the Paper Movies podcast, where you can check that out on anywhere where you get podcasts. I'll have an audio-only review comparing it to the film then. But this is just an overall actual review of the book. Did I like it? Yes, I liked it a lot. It was fun. It was some nice light reading. It's not like Citizen Kane or like Heart of Darkness. It's not like a big old oh, it's gonna change your life. It's not. It's fun, light reading, and that's what you want from something called Manborg. All right, that's it delivers on that. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. I thought it was pretty good. Worth your time to check out. And you can actually pre-order this, because it's back in print from Encyclopocalypse with a brand new cover. You can pre-order it, the link down below. It comes out June 10th. Also, stay tuned tomorrow. I'll have Brett Nelson, the author of this book, on my channel. So we should be recording at 5 Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So anyway, everyone, hope you had a good one. I'll see you next time.